What in the world is this crap? So it's Friday. Last I spoke to y'all was probably, what was it? Saturday or Sunday. I had the event on Monday. Got back Monday night. Was okay. Tuesday was feeling a little bit bad. Wednesday, out. Knocked out for the entire day. Super sick. And then everybody, of course, oh, coronavirus. I didn't have coronavirus. I knew I didn't have coronavirus. It's allergies, man. It's just the allergies that really get me. And I love the hill country in Texas. I love the area around Austin. But legitimately, they have some of the worst allergens down there in the country. So, yeah, I was out shooting all day on this ranch. Sun beating down on me, got a sunburn, dust all over me when I got home. I had a line of dust on my shoes where I took my sock off. Had to get in the shower as soon as I got home after a 4-hour drive home. And yeah, so the dust, the allergies, the sun, my body just took a beating. And again, like Tuesday, I was a little bit bad, but not super bad. But by Wednesday, I couldn't even get up. So that's one of the reasons. And then yesterday still wasn't great. And then today I'm feeling a little bit better. Still, you could probably hear it in my voice, but not great. But feeling a lot better than the last 2 days. And I know my body, so again, people were saying, you got, COVID or the flu or this or that. And I keep telling everybody, no, it's just allergies. It's just allergies. And it's legitimately what it is. So that's that. It really sucks having bad allergies that can put you out for a couple of days. But today has been decently productive. Had a lot of meetings today. Still have a meeting later. I have to shoot the review for the Forerunner, but that's going to be on Saturday or Sunday. Of course, Sunday is going to be almost 100 degrees in October, one of the hottest days we've had in at least 2 or 3 weeks. So that's fun. But we're going to shoot the review on the car coming up. Been in contact with a local dealership, trying to get some video work with them. So we'll see how that ends up going. And then just getting back to normal after being freaking sick and out for 2 days, basically. Plus the couple of days, all the stuff that I filmed there, I already could have been editing and putting out, but I haven't gotten anything done. I didn't even get a review out, a normal review out for this week. So now I'm behind on a bunch of stuff, behind on a bunch of video editing, so I need to get caught back up with that. But again, I got the other meetings and stuff taking up today, so got a lot of work to do to get caught up, but just glad I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Anyways, just catching up on some email and catching up on some news, and got a headline of the 2021 Canon lens roadmap that will likely blow you away. Let's take a look at it right now. Alright, so let's see what they're talking about. These lenses are likely next in the pipeline. The Canon RF 70-200 f4 IS-USM external zoom, extremely small size. I'm told it's about the size of a Coke can. Sounds nice, 70-200. They already have the RF 70-200 L series, so this doesn't say L series, so it's going to be more on the cheaper end for RF lenses. Then you have another RF 50 1.8 STM. This lens will be better optically and in build quality than the EF version, so it sounds like a nifty 50. They have the RF 50 right now. That's a huge beast of a lens. Hopefully this one will be much cheaper and much smaller. These lenses are likely being announced in 2021. The TSR lenses are groundbreaking autofocus tilt shift lenses for the RF mount. Interesting. So a Canon TSR 14 millimeter the Canon TSR 24mm f4.3. The 14 was f4.0. A 10 to 24 RF 4.0. That sounds nice because I have this one, which is the 10 to 18 millimeter EFS lens, and I love it, especially for this vlogging stuff. A 10 to 24 RF lens sounds super interesting to me, so I'm interested in that for sure. And an f4 constant aperture sounds really good. Then you have a 14 to 35 RF lens, also sounds good for vlogging style stuff. RF 24 millimeter 1.8 sounds good, and that's a macro. 24 is kind of that perfect focal range where it's you can get it out far enough for vlogging where it's not too tight on you. Anything past 24 I think is way too tight for vlogging, or like in car stuff, which is a lot of stuff that I do. You have the 35 millimeter 1.2. Sounds interesting. They already have a 35. Is it a 1.8 or a 1.5? But this sounds like it'll be a cheaper lens. Then you have the RF 100 millimeter macro 2.8, and I actually own the EF 100 millimeter macro and absolutely love it. It'd be nice to see that RF lens come out. RF 135 1.4, RF 100 to 400, f5.6 to 5 to 7.1. Also sounds cool. I've been looking at the 100 to 500 RF lens. That's an L series lens, the white body, but they're super expensive, and I haven't pulled the trigger on one yet. But I kind of do want the 75 to or the 70 to 200 and the 100 to 500, but I'll be interested to see what this 100 to 400 is going to look like. Then you have a RF 400 millimeter, an RF 500 millimeter, 600 millimeter, 800 millimeter, and 1200 millimeter, all with their various apertures. There, I'll hopefully have a screenshot up right here that you can take a look at on that. But yeah, that's a lot of lenses coming out in 2021, and a lot of investment into the RF mount, which is super good, especially considering the new C70 that they just released with the RF mount, and the Canon EOS R that I do have, and of course you have the R6 and R5 now with the RF mount. So, and you have the the Komodo is out with an RF mount. Lots of great RF lenses coming out. It's good to see that they're continuing to invest in those RF lenses. Obviously, it's the wave of the future for Canon, so it's nice to see that they're really putting some good looking glass out there. But again, just came across the email and wanted to check this out. Really interested in a lot of the glass here. And of course, it would always be nice to just throw all the money in the world at some of these lenses. But I think the ones I'm most interested in is the 10 to 24 or the 14 to 35, and then maybe the 50 mil or that 100 to 400 or the 200 to or the 100 to 500, I guess, or the 70 to 200. But yeah, just a bit of an update there, kind of out of the blue. Let me know what you guys think about the lenses that Canon is putting out for the RF mount. But I got to get back to work. And one of the favorite times of the day is getting out and going and picking up the kids from school. Don't like dealing with the school traffic, but love seeing their smiling faces when they get out of school. And yes, we're in the wife's car today, not because I don't have a ride, but because she was parked behind me and we weren't going to shuffle it around for right now. So picking up the kids in the wife's car. Also, did you see these clouds? They're pretty sick. That's thanks to the hurricane that's currently off the Texas and Louisiana coast.